Aquarius, welcome to my September reading. I've had a rough time getting to these September readings. I've been so busy. I'm putting a website together for the Winds of Jupiter, and then I've been doing some daily readings too. And if you haven't caught them, I'd suggest you check them out. I just wanted to see how the daily readings would be welcomed. Now, the cards were really good to just about every sign. I don't think there's going to be any complaints. And the overall energy card for your reading is the Two of Wands. You're coming in with some new plans. You're having some inspirations, some creative thoughts. It's really comfortable thoughts, though, the way it feels. And of course, every two card indicates partnership, balance, and decisions. And I think you're looking for a little bit of all of that, all of the above. Because there in the future, you have the King of Cups. So you're looking for partnership, some type of love, admiration, affection. You're looking for balance, and that's going to be coming. And there's some decisions to make this balance. I can feel that you're looking forward to some future things, future events, something coming up. But with all of these decisions that you have to make, you're going to be going into a transition, because over there on the left, the cards for what you know, you receive the Death and the Ten of Pentacles. I've seen this Death and Ten of Pentacles recently quite often. And it's now time for you to make some closures. It's time for you to make some decisions, to do the closures. The Death card is beckoning some kind of ending. And the 10, any 10 card, is an ending and new beginning card. So you're in some type of transition now. Maybe beforehand you weren't making the right decisions, or you weren't even making a decision about anything. And that's a decision too. So the cosmos took it upon itself to put you into a transition, a transformation. You're now reviewing in your life what's going to make you happy, what matters to you, and where are you heading. Now, the Ten of Pentacles is an excellent card for finances and feeling secure, having some stability. And the Death card is moving right towards it. So you know you're heading towards that. But the cards next door, that is what can be or is yours. You receive the Knight of Swords twice. The Knight of Swords is an ambivalent kind of card. He can be about conflict, rushing around, somebody rushing into your life and causing chaos and upheaval and rushing back out, and you going, what happened? Or maybe it's you rushing around. Maybe it's you causing some conflicts. Maybe it's just even internal conflicts that got you to the point of this transition and decision. But then again, the Knight of Swords can be very clever and very smart. He is the brainiac of the deck. He knows how to utilize words and his mind. So there's this positive and negative aspect, and you have to pick up the positive aspect of this Knight of Swords. Use the right words at the right time. Use your mind to make the right decisions at the right time. Avoid conflict like the plague. Don't allow him to get you caught up into some things. And I think there's a little bit of that flowing over into the cards next door for yourself and self-awareness. You receive the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Let's talk about the Seven of Swords first, because this is the charlatan card. It's about stealing or somebody sneaking away with something. A lot of times I feel like it's people stealing their own emotions, putting themselves in some type of depression, not feeling very good about a lot of things. And they don't want people to notice. But this can be an escape card too, that you want to get away from something. And you don't really want a lot of people to notice too much about anything you're really doing. But then the Three of Pentacles that's with this card is a card about building. And there is a lot of people usually involved in this card. The number 3 indicates creation. You might be taking two opposing forces and making a third force. Whatever snuck away from you, or you sneaking away from, has now got you into some type of creation, building, changing. And of course that's connected to the Death card over there, because there is change going on. There is endings and new beginnings and decisions to be made. And with this Three of Pentacles card, there's always decisions to be made from one step to the next to create that balance that you've been seeking. It's funny, just a breath of air can offset the scales of life. You have to be careful and keep up and maintain balance in your life. And I think that's what the Two of Wands is saying as the overall energy. Now your future cards, you receive the King of Cups, the World, and the Queen of Swords. Boy, the World's card's been coming up right and left. And, you know, the first half of this year, you barely ever saw it. And the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords are dipolar energies. The King's about love, harnessing and mastering your passions and emotions so that they benefit you and other people. Not getting insanely mad. And maybe they are dipolar, but the Queen of Swords is about truth, using logic instead of emotions. So here there's a balance going on. And having the World card in between them saying, you're finishing a cycle. So you're going to be getting out of this transition that you're presently in, even if you don't know you're in it or not. A lot of times I didn't realize I was in a transition. You know, until in hindsight, then you look back and say, oh my God, yeah, I was transitioning. And sometimes when I go into that realization, I feel like throwing the window open and going, I transitioned. Thank you, world. Because it's really a positive thing. And the World card is a blessing. It's saying now that you're finishing up a chapter in your life and you're looking forward to new challenges. And with the Two of Wands card there, it's saying that there's decisions to be made. And you have balance, and you're going to have balance in the future. Because the King and that Queen are balancing it out. And I wish you acceptance, peace, and happiness.